Good morning, Walker Eagles. Top of the morning to you. Out here in my camper, which is now my new office. But I wanted to welcome you back from spring break to let you know that I hope that you are taking care of yourself in all the ways possible. Right, keeping your mind right, finding ways to exercise, finding ways to be with your family in ways that are mostly enjoyable. I know that can be a challenge. And then also just welcome you to your and our, as a district and as a school, our first day of distance learning. What is that? That's so big. But we're going to find our way together through it. And so I just wanted to, after welcoming you to that, to make sure that you are connected to the right information. So, linked in this update, our staff update, and then also it's come to you multiple ways through the district. You should have a copy of the distance learning plan, which is a slide deck with lots of links. You should have seen the MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, between the SDEA and also the district. And then finally, you should have instructional technology PD opportunities, and those are things that you're going to partake in this week, next week, and the following week as you are taking risks, experimenting, getting your at-home classroom, your distance learning together. I want to be here to support you in that journey, to be alongside you because I am learning as well. So since you have that information, I'm not going to go over that in detail, but what I am offering is an optional Zoom meeting tomorrow, Tuesday at 11:30. That's after most of you would meet with your classes theoretically. I'll see if I can record that in case you can't be there. But basically, just an opportunity to explore and talk about maybe some of the things presented in that distance learning plan, or to answer any questions, just to be available. And then finally, I would like to ask you to be partners with us in a huge goal. Cindy Martin, in a letter yesterday to us, called it one of the biggest equity challenges of our time is really pulling this off. Connecting 100% of our kids to a distance learning format, having devices and connectivity. So I'm asking that you help us at Walker get 100% of our families connected to devices and with connectivity. What that looks like um, is figuring out who that is. And so we have a survey out that was launched over spring break, and I think we have 140 of about our 400 students who have responded, parents who have responded. Now, device checkout is happening beginning this morning at 9 o'clock. Our students would go to Scripps Ranch High School, and we have a designated date, which is March 20th. I'm sorry, April 20th, but that's pretty far in advance, and they will serve families if they just come. I anticipate today being pretty busy, but we're telling our families the April 20th date, and then we're also letting them know if they go, they will be served even as a whole family. So my ask from you is to access the document here in the update, and I believe it is a Google Sheet where you can see it sorted by teacher name. And so, in reference to your roster, if there are more students that have not filled out that survey, would you please connect them to that? Call family, or if you see them through Zoom, get them to fill that out. That's a first step towards getting a device and getting us up to be 100%. And finally, yeah, a few of us have done some read alouds of some picture books, some books that we think are meaningful. And in our vision, we would love to have a page where every staff member from Walker has a story that they're reading, much like Storyline Online. One that any Walker student could go and hear a story and feel connected to folks that they are familiar with, us. And so I'm asking, go ahead and choose one book. Doesn't have to be super long. Film yourself reading it, and then either shoot me the link because if you post it on Vimeo or YouTube, or to just send me the raw video footage and give me permission to put that on our website and to share with families. I hope you're well. I'll check in with you later this week. For some of you, I'll text or call. I may send a Google survey Wednesday just to kind of check in and get a pulse on how this is going. But I want you to know I am proud to go on this endeavor with you. I believe that we can do this, and I think it's going to take some curiosity, innovation. It's going to grow us, but we're going to be better for it. Have a great week, Walker Eagles, and go out there and experience success.